Look guys, I'm back to writing scripts. Aren't you so proud? I've not written scripts the last 2 videos. They're annoying. Hello! Welcome back to the channel. This video is sadly just kind of a filler video. I had a really large project planned and I was excited about, and then I found a really good doll to add to that, so it sadly got pushed. So this is kind of just going to be a mishmash of everything that I was doing that week, or just the time that I had to film. So let's get to it. We are going to start off with something that I thought I would not have to pick up until next year this time. I was mistaken. I volunteered again to walk in a Christmas parade pretty much 2 weeks after the first one. So I'm just going to go back and add some of those little details that I wanted to do, specifically on this green apron. So I was taking the holly dish fancy mat. I honestly do not know what they're called. Like the fancy mats that you put under the dishes at Thanksgiving, Christmas, sometimes birthdays, Easter, and you put the plate on it, and you take these weird mats. Anyway, don't know what they're called. That's what it was. I tore it apart, and I was using the holly side of the fabric to make the pockets are still functional, so it was just kind of like a pocket cover. I just thought that would give it a nice pop of different colors and different textures and everything like that. And then after that, I did find a ribbon. This is kind of where the continuity gets kind of weird, because you will see it later, because it's in the Goodwill haul that I end up washing in this video. But I did find that at my recent Goodwill haul, and I thought that was perfect just to line the pockets or just make a bow out of or something like that. And then I ended up making those gloves that I wanted. They ended up being wrist warmers. I'm more than happy okay with that, out of the Santa hat. And then I just sewed on the green ruffles and sewed on some buttons. Now I quickly just went over this because I want to yap about a movie I recently watched. Again, accidentally watched it twice. Was very confused because I'm like, I think I've seen it. I did see it. I definitely seen this. It was one of those moments. However, I won't spoil anything. It's called Cobwebs. It's on Netflix. Highly recommend it. I just want to say it was very interesting. It's a horror movie, but it's a very different. It's not like a blood and gore horror one. For me, it just makes me think a bit more about everything. I really liked how they did the main villain, or like the mastermind behind. They're like the true main antagonist. And I do wish that we would get a second movie in that. It's just just showing more of like the interaction of the villain, because I think that would be very interesting, and I do think they created a very interesting creature out of that. Oh look, the elf costume is done. Yay! Well, hopefully. If not, I'm sure some lovely music is going on. Haha. Now, again, a lot of stuff already, but this video doesn't end either, because I have my little temptation of trying to do thrift with me videos, or like following me to the thrift store. I love watching these videos. I hope to do them one day, but I'm just not comfortable with enough of doing that yet with the camera and going out in public with it. So this is my little baby version of that. This I just needed to get done, and there are some projects coming in here, and I was really excited about what I got. This is a good haul for me. And I love watching people like show what they got, how much they pay for it. This one was a bit more expensive. I don't remember how much I paid, but it is by pounds, so it wasn't like totally breaking the bank. And this is the haul that kind of got the project sidetracked. I wanted to do it because this is where one of my favorite characters. So Nessarose is one of my favorite characters from Wicked, and I was really bummed that I wasn't able to find a doll that fit in kind of what I was going to do for my Wicked video. I have Glinda, I have Elphaba, but I couldn't find one at that time for Nessarose, which sadly is just the nature of finding secondhand stuff and going to Goodwills and trying to find these secondhand dolls. But this was a good one, and I found not one but two options that one is closer to Glinda and one is more suited toward Elphaba. So I do have plenty of options to figure that out. Well, I have two options to figure it out, not plenty of options, but the same character, which is going to be that Rapunzel doll, and then I'm just going to figure out which one I want to use. But that is why this project got side railed, because I now have a perfect Nessarose to go with Elphaba and Glinda. So yay for that. I also picked up an 18-inch doll because I really fell in love with two 18-inch dolls that came out this holiday season, and I've seen them at Walmart. They're amazing. However, for $50, that is a bit rich for my blood. I am not a child, sadly, and for me, half of it is fun details and creating these things, and I see 18-inch dolls a whole lot at this outlet and stuff, and I really like making clothes and stuff. So I took pictures of both of them, and I'm going to make them. It is the My Life Dolls Elf and oh my gosh, whatever. Every major store brand has like their own American Doll 18-inch doll version. I can't remember which one Walmart has versus Target, whatever. But Walmart has Elf and Willy Wonka and Charlie and oh no, not Charlie. Is it Charlie and the Chocolate? I don't know. I'm getting tongue twisted. It's the guy in the purple one with the curly hair who runs the chocolate factory, who has the golden tickets. That's the one with all the munchkins and imps, or whatever, the orange guys, Oompa Loompas. Oh my gosh, I know my TV shows. But I really liked that one, so found a blonde one. That's going to be our elf one. She'll be in a later project. That is a lot of babbling. I really wanted to get to try and do the hair to show how I save some of that hair on some of these dolls. All of the hair won't be able to be saved, keep that in mind, just because of the nature of playing with this hair, and some of it just doesn't last, specifically the ends, but I am able to save quite a good length of most of the second handheld doll here. Oh my gosh. I'm not able to save all of the doll hair, however, I am able to save a good bit of that length of that hair with this method, but I'm okay with cutting off the ends because usually these dolls are rooted very long, or the style I want to do is a bit short. So this method works for me, and if you want to try it, I'll probably have it in a video somewhere. It's all over the internet. It is super expensive here, so be warned I didn't pick up a whole lot. I was really tempted with this elf doll I saw. It didn't have the box or anything, and it says it on the label, and it's half off. However, she's missing her shoes and all of her accessories, so that would just mean that like all that stuff is $25. It was just a little too rich for my blood, and I couldn't justify it considering it was like missing a main component of it, and it wasn't just the doll. Also, I really regret getting rid of all of my rainbow high dolls that I had in the past. I just didn't have the space for them, so I got rid of them. I do really regret that, so I am going to start slowly gathering those up over when I see them secondhand. So you did see me get a few of those and look at specifically like a rainbow high section and like monster high stuff. There's one seller that always has that stuff. However, they are pretty extreme in prices, and they will take like a fully like detailed doll, and separate those pieces to try and get the most value on there. You can see it in some of those pieces especially, and sometimes I just would rather go on Mercari and just buy it that is, instead of encouraging this, because there's other ones like right around the corner that has sometimes better dolls, if not the same dolls, for a lot less expensive. I ended up getting some from that one. This one doesn't really have a lot of dolls, so this was kind of a small little glimpse of what I would hope to do, and just kind of getting used to the camera, walking around and all that stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching and hanging out and yapping with me. And next up is my Christmas video, which hopefully will be out on time. It's changed about 3 times this month of what I was actually going to do, because of course it has, because I'm a chaos raccoon, but I am happy with what I landed on, so I really hope that you guys come back for that. I'm really excited for it. I think I can do it. It's already in like work in progress, and I'll throw up a little picture here to see if anyone can guess what it is, but I'm really excited about it, and I hope you like it too. So hey, thanks for watching, hanging out. Sorry my Wicked video got postponed. You can blame Nessarose and my love for them. So hopefully you'll stick around for when I finally get ready to do that one. Thank you guys. Bye.